she's telepathic. Call it black girl magic. Yeah, she scares the government. Deja vu a Tubman. We go missing by the hundreds.
Welcome to the Black and Balanced podcast. This is your host, Kirsten Simone, and we like to think of this space as the happy medium between ratchet and righteous. And today we have a guest. Our guest here is Nick. He is also a podcast host, so be on the lookout for the Blacorum podcast, as well as a speech coach, right?
Oh yeah, a lot of coaching. We do a lot of public speaking. Currently working through a state contract right now. It's going pretty good right now.
Awesome. You know, I love to have some people on here that can speak, that are eloquent. So I appreciate that out of you. Before we get started, I'm going to do a black fact because I've been really slipping on my black facts lately. I did not do it for our Married Millennial episode, and I don't think I remembered to do it on the last one, the one prior to that either. So I want to make sure we get into that because this one is actually super important. We are going to honor today Miss Gladys Mae West. So a lot of people don't know this, but Miss West is basically considered like the forgotten hidden figure. So she is the mathematician that was behind all of the math that creates the GPS device. And she actually didn't receive any credit or notoriety for that until about 2018. And so I just want to honor her because the GPS is something that I use every single day. I'm literally directionally illiterate, like literally. I know how to get home to work. I know how to get to the malls, my old hood. So yeah.
You know what? That's a great one that you took right there, Miss Gladys is actually somebody I posted on my Instagram a couple weeks ago. So
really, word? Yeah. You know, a lot of people don't even know about her, and that's why I think that this is important.
Yeah, we're trying to drop one every other few weeks, just somebody that somebody important to just enlighten our people. I know a lot of us we get caught up in all the technology and the stuff that we use day to day. Even what our grandparents started using was invented by Black people that somebody you could have easily seen in one of your books or movies, right. But they chose to go another route, which we already know what that is.
Exactly, and these are people we would never find in a book.
That's true.
More or less an article. So I'm happy that we were able to give her some shine. Now, before we get into our topic, I want to do an icebreaker game. Oh, that's not
icebreaker. All right.
So our icebreaker is F, Marry, Kill. I don't feel like saying the F word today. I'm trying to be discreet, but pick a name, any name. Tell me who it's gonna be.
F, Marry, Kill.
F, Marry, Kill.
I like this one.
I'm not picking because these are all women, but
you would have made it real spicy if you did that. Pick. Let me see who we have here. All right. Oh, come on, man.
I'm already on bullshit.
Oh man, this one is like disgraceful for.
What?
All right, you already know.
You got.
All right,
okay.
Let me go ahead and get it popping up.
Who is your people?
I got Tina Turner, Diana Ross, and Patti LaBelle.
Oh, you knocking off the aunties. Who gotta go?
Aunties for real. All right, so for reasons, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and I'm gonna have to go ahead and knock off Diana Ross.
Diana Ross gotta go?
Yeah.
You ain't seen her legs, huh?
I seen them legs.
Oh, so she still got it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she probably wouldn't have chose me anyway, if you know what I mean.
Just
Diana
a few more shades lighter, you would have been fine.
Oh my! Oh,
that's
no,
Diana Ross gonna
like
say.
A few more shades, baby. A few more shades.
She like black men.
Oh, dude,
you look like you could be one of her kids while we talking.
I know. I should have probably kept her then.
She
probably threw me some cash. Right. All right.
Who else? What's going on?
Man,
who we marrying? Who we effing?
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and F Tina Turner.
Great decision.
Because he just got. I feel like it's some passion in that. If this was like some prime,
yummy
Tina Turner, right after
that domestic violence pussy.
They be throwing that here, so you know what I'm saying. They throw that DV could.
Bye.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? They throw that vengeful nookie out, and they be like, "Yeah, I don't like him anyway."
I don't like him.
I don't want to hear nothing about this.
We don't be on that. So who we marrying?
I guess we're gonna marry Miss Patty.
Patty? Now Patty is a little spicy.
Yes, Patty's spicy, but you know what too? I'm gonna get fed.
Yeah.
I'm probably staying on a real nice, smooth, like luxurious country style crib somewhere. Patty gonna have it right. we know the family. I'm family oriented, so
Yeah.
that's a big thing for me. You know
Patty
that.
got plenty kids, grandkids.
All right, so I'm gonna be step granddaddy all the way
Step
through.
granddaddy,
Maybe
you
step
ready
great
for that?
granddaddy. Man, so that's gonna be interesting.
Speak again.
Oh yeah, I like this one. All right, let's do it again. Let's check it out. I gotta play around with it a little bit. All right. So we have. Okay. See, I feel like I'm like 5 to 10 years off of this group, or maybe I just don't pay attention that much. So
Okay.
we got Black China. Maybe am I cheating to like pull these up? a
You
little
know
bit?
who Black China is.
That's what's her name? Baby mama, right?
Tiger.
Okay.
And
Tiger
Rob
and Rob
Kardashian.
Kardashian.
Yeah.
They both got baby with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cash Doll. Is that the one that King
Detroit.
Von was talking to?
No, that's Asian Debrat. Oh,
Okay.
God.
See.
Do you need a picture of Cash
Yes,
Doll so you
please.
can make an
Yeah.
accurate
Can
decision?
you-
My phone is being occupied.
All right.
Let's get a picture of Cash Doll.
Yeah.
Cash actually bad. I ain't gonna. I got a thing for that chocolate girl.
Yeah. She
She
chocolate
chocolate.
too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So
Let me go
Cash
ahead and
kind of
check.
bad. Who else on your list?
Let me check out Cash Doll for sure. Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. See, I don't be. You gotta
You not
look at
tuned
their
in.
pictures.
Yeah.
If she from Detroit, I remember her now. Okay, yeah. All
Look
right.
at her, but that's okay. You like
And
her.
then Ari Fletcher.
Ari is G Herbo baby mama.
G
She is
Herbo got-
currently dating Moneybag Yo.
Oh wow.
Big booty girl. Light skin and
Okay.
short.
All right. This makes sense now. Okay.
This makes sense now. The category makes sense.
Well, I know she was dating Moneybag Yo. I seen that recently, but the G Herbo stuff and they was asking questions to Moneybag Yo. I ain't.
Yeah, about him.
Yeah, I ain't understand that, and I was like, all
that
right.
was actually kind of weak to me.
Yeah,
Like, don't ask no man about another.
Yeah, I
man.
don't like when they do that type of stuff. All right, so we whacking Black China. We gonna go ahead and smash Ari, and then we gonna go ahead and cuff Cash because she chocolate and she got them like full lips and shit. So that works out a lot.
Oh my God, you have a type clearly. One more time.
One more time. Okay, cool.
Make it good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's that?
Is this? I don't know if it's considered good. It's funny that you even got these in the set. Queen Latifah, Wanda Sykes, and Ellen DeGeneres. All right. Yeah. All right. So we gonna go ahead and hit up. And Ellen, you gone.
Ellen gone. That's a very rich woman.
Ellen gone quick.
I figure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ellen gone quick. You catch my patterns here.
I see where you're going with this.
Wanda Sykes.
Oh wait, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna go ahead and have to just smash Wanda because Queen Latifah got more bread.
So you want to marry?
I'm gonna have to marry Queen Latifah. I'm straight with
Okay.
Queen Latifah. She got that bread. I'm straight for real. I'm straight with Queen Latifah.
Oh, you are.
And the party's gonna be a little bit more interesting and a little more younger, just because Queen Latifah just a little bit closer to my age. She ain't even old enough to be my mama, really.
She is.
How old is Queen Latifah?
Queen Latifah is like damn near 50.
She ain't 50 yet. Is she?
Look it up. I bet you she 50.
Okay,
Either 50 or
Google.
pushing 50.
How old is Queen Latifah? See, she don't want to respond
ain't
right
fucking
now.
with you
She
today.
ain't messing. I ain't got Siri like y'all. I don't do that. Okay, Google. How old is Queen Latifah?
50 years old.
Oh,
She's 50. So
I should have been.
yeah, she would have been a super young mama. My mama would have been RIP to Miss Patrina Adams. She would have
Rest in
been.
peace.
That is turned off, so I can't help you with that.
Nigga,
Yeah.
let me. You got two. What?
Yeah,
What?
this is not that type of situation. This is a music phone because I like to play all my good music is on this phone. So let's
Small disclaimer: Nick is not a
small
trap
disclaimer.
guy.
Nah, can't. Nah, too small here. You be on the indictment list, and I'll stand out too much.
Let me tell you something
Yeah.
quickly. Let's do one more. This is fun.
All
One more.
All right, one more. Yeah. Wait. Okay, so I'll say Queen Latifah I'll marry because she still got that bread. Her
Yeah.
party's a little bit fun too. All right. What else?
Her wife bad too. You got the cut. I got the cut.
Yeah, her wife is pretty sure
Her
she
wife
did
is
just get
beautiful.
married. Man, she got somebody in our age group, don't she? A
I
youngin'?
think she like in her 30. Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
little bit younger than her.
She's pulling an Idris Alba. These are disrespectful.
What? Oh, you got the.
Do I got to do
No,
this
you
one?
cannot. You have
Okay.
to use that one.
All right.
Who is it?
Betty White,
Oh,
Cher, and Celine Dion. It's funny because I have a song that I like from Cher and Celine Dion. She got a few joints that's pretty hot. Once you understand that one dude that she did that music with, that one white dude who was like a composer, he had a Netflix documentary.
I know you're talking
Drake name dropped him in one song.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
about. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, he had a reality show too when I was like in my early 20s. But dude, dude's pretty talented, and he worked with some cold folks, and he still be finding people that go super platinum. So, but yeah, for this situation, I'll probably go with it's about her time anyway.
Ooh, you are going to hell. So you gonna whack TT Betty?
Man, I'm trying to find out who got the big bankroll out this crew. That's all I see is
Damn
money.
near share.
Man, it's gonna be Cher, Celine Dion. Dion is
She banked up. I ain't gonna front on her.
so either way, I'm good. So Betty White gone, boom. Cher, she about 70 something too.
But Cher look good for 70.
Yeah, but that's because they ain't stretched her like 1,000 times. They ain't stretched the hell out of her. Man, they ain't did it. Just imagine just the process to get her laid out. That's like I'm sure she looked just like Michael Jackson.
Oh my God.
Butt naked with black hair. Laid out in a white room.
Surgery nose.
Yeah. Surgery nose wide open. Cheekbones wide open. All right. Yeah. Cher, I guess I'm just gonna have to go ahead because I'm sure she got that thing rejuvenated. You know, they do that all the time too. I knew that's something new that they doing.
Yeah.
The Desperate Housewives of Atlanta. No, not the Desperate Housewives of Atlanta. I'm sorry, I called them Desperate Housewives of Atlanta. The Housewives, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mixed them up.
Respect on the black cast.
No, I mixed them up. I mixed them up. The Housewives of Atlanta had them on there, and they were rejuvenating their their thing, their vaginas. They was getting it popping. So they was getting them plumper, I guess, after years of work.
Years of work. Okay.
After the years of construction. It's probably like the Marquette interchange down there, ain't it?
Bye. There you go.
We gotta go ahead and redo this whole thing. They looked at it like, yeah, it's time to just tear this whole thing down.
Can you go?
Makes it, yeah. You know what the problem with the Marquette interchange was, right?
What?
It's too many little faulty dips and holes.
Oh, so that's why they went and got their. Yeah, can you please tell us?
It was outdated. And I'm going ahead just have to marry Celine Dion.
Celine, because you love her anyway.
Yeah.
But that bike. Thank you.
Thank you for that. That was cool. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to go ahead and use that as an icebreaker at a party.
I'll be sending you an invoice. No, I'm just kidding. So today's topic, we are going to talk about dating in 2021. So last week we did the Married Millennials episode for Valentine's Day, and that was very cute and all. But between now and then, I think a lot has transpired regarding the dating topic. So if you didn't see or if you didn't peep the internet, Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey are currently dating.
Yeah.
What was that? What you feel? Tell me. Because that's who inspired this episode. So I just want to know how you feel about it.
Oh man, you pulled me in for interesting. I didn't even know this was going. Look, I didn't even think this was going to come into the conversation, but yeah, I'll let you go ahead and finish, your opening, and then I'll talk about.
No, that is the opening. I was inspired by that. But this episode was inspired by their situation because there's so much slander from my good sis Lori Harvey. Everybody wants to drag my good sis Lori Harvey because she dates these niggas, and when they piss her off or disappoint her, she moves on. And now all of a sudden it's a thing. Or I won't even say that she dates them or she pissed them off and moves on. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes people just realize they just need to be friends.
Right.
And Lori doesn't have a problem with moving on and letting bygones be bygones and not being hung up on one person. I personally commend that. Right. I'm proud to see a young woman be able to do that because so many times we get stuck, men too, we get stuck in relationships with people, we get used to people, we get comfortable, and we could be miserable as hell, but we continue to stay stuck in that situation.
It's 21st century. Spread your wings and get out there and get in the mix and see what's going on.
Horizon.
Yeah, so that's what y'all think is the plan.
This episode, and I just wanted to talk about dating and breaking down the barriers and defining.
Not say too much before somebody go ahead and try to. Look, let me tell y'all something. This is a great topic. I think that I have no problem with, it works better for some than others, as far as the getting out there and playing in the dating field. If you're a strong woman, you can get out there and and handle the different type of mentalities that you'll be encountering while you're dating. Go ahead and do your thing. But even for myself, I tend to want to stay away from like high strung or problematic or super dramatic women. And
Okay.
once they put that little fake shell out that they give you the first few weeks, and once you meet them, then you start really getting the feel of that real character or personality. Always comes
Mm.
out. Men do it too, but I don't deal with
Mm.
men, so I can never talk about it because women are, men do that too. I can't. I don't relate to that. The only men I talk to are my boys and the guys that I'm real close with. But other
Right.
than that, I don't really know what all goes on. Majority of my guys, they kind of rude when it comes to when they dumb talking to you anyway. They direct.
Okay.
Pretty much like
Ooh.
me. It's that directing is instead of like kind of and I've done
Instead of ghosting.
yeah, I've ghosted before, but
Oh, that's a great. I'm gonna come back to ghosting.
it's-
What can I know
direct
why you
approach is the
ghosted?
best. It could be just the smallest thing that turn you off. It could be man, I ghosted somebody one time because of the way they moaned. We going to go dramatic with why I've ghosted folks.
So what's the pettiest reason you ghosted
I think that was probably one of the pettiest
because
reasons.
of how they moan. What did it sound like?
It was just like
Do it again. What did you want her to sound like?
I can't do it.
Not that.
Not like that. It was just more like a.
So sexy moan is a hard.
It was just I don't know.
It's
It
a
just
requirement for you.
it's not even a sexy moment. It just wasn't at the time. That was just I was in my 20s. It was just at that time I looked at her while she was doing it and it just turned me off.
It was like, nah, this bitch
Yeah.
not cute no more.
But as far as petty other reasons, I've done other petty reasons. For ranting. Random ranting.
Ranting to you or
Yeah.
ranting on the internet.
Random ranting to me about things. It could be things I don't want to hear about. Single men don't want to hear about. Other men don't want to hear about your baby daddy. We don't want to hear about that.
Yeah, I've definitely stopped talking to somebody for that.
Or we don't want to hear about the negative issues that's really going on in your family before we even get that deep into with you. That you turning me off to people that's in your life before I even get to meet them. So
That's a good point.
you got to be careful with that as well because you don't want. Some people can't handle that type of stuff. I can go into an environment and meet somebody that I just met dating or talking to for a while, and then I hear how shicey their cousins is, and and keep it cordial. Some people can't do that because it's not in their mindset. They either on or off, but unfortunately in the industries I've worked in, I had to play it cool with my students and the people that I work with. Students that stole stuff, and I had to be cordial with like my response. And it comes with it's just you train to respond to like shicey people different ways once you've been exposed to certain. That's just like with
That's a superpower I don't possess.
Yeah.
Honestly, like if I can be cordial with someone, I can be respectful around someone that I don't respect for the sake of the environment and the atmosphere.
Right.
But if you shysty or if I don't like you or if
it depends on the environment too.
It depends on the environment, but I'm a person that has a hard time controlling my facial expressions.
Yeah, and that's something I teach my students or my participants through my workshops. Like, facial expression is a big thing. And here in our beautiful city of Milwaukee, we show our facial expressions a lot.
We do.
All the time. Folks be, you can see when a person I be watching folks, at the bars, clubs, restaurants, it'd be somebody else's conversation. They all in the mix of somebody else's stuff, turning their heads up and faces up. I see it in the meetings with my coworkers. They say something that, that the coworkers or that the supervisors, directors not liking. They, they're not keeping a poker face, and that poker face right there. And if you got somebody that's paying attention to that and that's going to help you get ahead, they're going to already use that against you.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. So you got to kind of watch all that stuff. It's all about body language and facial expressions and, your demeanor and stuff. It's something that you just got to get better at as you get older. You can't be taking all that stuff into your latter 20s and your 30s and 40s and all that ugly stuff that you was doing in your teens and 20s.
And it's a time and place for everything,
Yeah.
It's a time and place for everything. So when you can't be in important business meetings making faces because you don't like what somebody said.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
But let's jump into our first question. So I think this is really important.
I'm glad we got away from what's the name too. We got away from Michael B. Jordan and what's his name?
Lori Harvey.
No,
we coming back. Okay. We coming right on back to that. So do not get comfortable in this space. But how do you define dating? Like, what is dating to you? Because I think that so a lot of times people go into a situationship or they start dating with someone, and it's really important to pinpoint what your definition of dating is and what my definition of dating is. So if we consider ourselves dating, we are on the same page.
Right.
So how do you define dating?
Well, for me, I consider dating to be, and if we talking about like just playing the field dating, or if we just
talking about just you seeing the chick, you think she's beautiful, you got her number.
Mhm.
Y'all talked, y'all are dating. You've
Mhm.
asked her out on a date. So
Mhm.
define what that looks like, what that relationship
Oh,
dynamic looks like for you.
yeah. I mean, we kicking it. We kicking it. That could be a lot of things. I like to just keep it smooth as possible the first, weeks, couple months. I don't want to like throw. I ain't trying to throw into too much extraness. It's too many it's too much weird shit going on right
Well,
now.
what's the weird shit? Define that.
I guess I want to see how much a person is really interested in me versus like going super hard
Instagram want to
right
see
out the
who you
gate.
are, so I'm finna put you on the camera because they done seen me. They said, "Who is that voice, honey?" They trying to steal my show.
Yeah,
But keep
right.
going, please keep going.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I want to take it at a good pace. For me, that'd be just us doing light things. Whether it be us meeting up somewhere. I like to take advantage of Milwaukee, so scenery is all my thing. So if we going out, checking the scene, going to grab something to eat, light. You got to kind of like lead it in slowly versus going hard out the gate.
Mhm.
And going out hard out the gate is, I
What's
guess,
going
it's,
hard though? Like, how do you define going hard out the gate versus just taking it easy and dating slow?
I'm not taking you to I'm not taking you downtown to no uh high rise restaurant. And I say high rise, I'm talking about 1,000 floors up.
Yeah, blue at the Fister.
No,
Yeah.
I ain't talking here. I ain't see. That's the thing. I ain't even talking here.
But okay,
I ain't
I'm gonna
talking
let
here.
you get your
Look,
shit off because I have something to say about dates.
yeah, I'm not blue at the Fister. I have never even been there for a date before. I've been there for my birthday. And shout out for everybody that came out to my birthday that year. That was great. It was cracking. I had a nice ass party at I missed the Milwaukee Street Club, Kennedy's.
Kennedy's,
I had a great party at Kennedy's one year. It was great. All we had was 2 leaders. Me and my cousin Jasmine got the same birthdays. Me shout out Jasmine too. She got her own catering service too, y'all. Black woman doing it big though. You might know my cousin Jasmine Ward. She cool as hell. She went to Brown Deer and all that. She UWM. She's smart as hell. But yeah, not the blue. I'm just saying I ain't like going super above and beyond on them first few weeks because I got to make sure this is actually something solid. If it's somebody I'm really trying to kick it with. Now, if we just kicking it with, we just passing time, shit. We just gonna, play it by ear, however that go.
okay.
Oh, you want to meet up? All right, cool. Boom. We're gonna meet up. Boom. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But versus something that I'm gonna put a little more strategy in if I'm really interested in you. Even though it may be something basic where we go hang out and kick it somewhere, I'm gonna make it feel real comfortable. I'm gonna make sure you set up however, I need to make it set up so feel, even though it's the most basic little date, it's gonna feel more than that basic date. And it's gonna be longer than that, hour and 30 minutes that I'll spend with somebody who I'm not really feeling like that versus somebody that can get a full day or
So
half a day.
why spend the hour and 30 minutes with someone that you're not really feeling in the
You
first
gotta
place?
feed them out. You gotta feed them out. You gotta
So
check,
at what point do
you
you
gotta check.
determine that? Like,
Oh, probably. I'm gonna be honest with you. Probably the first 2 or 3 days.
first 2 or 3 days, you can tell. I can tell day one.
Yeah.
Date number 1, I know if you
But
are going
that's
to get a
just
date number 2.
all right. Well, that's on the women's point of view. You got to peel back women's layers.
Yeah, true.
Women's layers, women expose stuff, and then you take them out. They have a little drink. They get a little too comfortable. They get to talking shit. You got talking too much and exposing stuff.
And exposing themselves.
Yeah, and you be like, yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. And it may just be certain things that you just want to find out. That she would not, really expose. And on no other point of view, if you meeting her up for too much before dinner, she might not expose it. Usually, you go out have a nice little drink is when you really find out,
to the meat and potatoes.
to see if they really can hold themselves around that
Yeah.
drink too. Can you hold yourself, ladies? Can you
That's
hold yourself?
important.
Are you gonna hold yourself or are you gonna talk too much?
So let me ask you this.
AKA Milwaukee Talkie.
Oh my God.
Stay out that Milwaukee Talkie.
Milwaukee is that a group?
No, Milwaukee Talkie is what they call Milwaukee because folks just be talking too much back in the day. They used to be snitching. Just snitching. I think it referred back to like the snitching and all that and just talking too much. Everybody was just running their mouth and still do, but they called it Milwaukee Talkie. Just everybody just got something to say.
Well, yeah, I mean that's damn near everywhere, but shit,
it definitely fits here, don't it?
It definitely fits here. Definitely fits here. So let me ask you this: do you disclose your definition of dating when you are dealing with a young lady? Do you feel like that's necessary? Like, hey, we dating, but this is what that looks like. This is what that means.
Yeah, I guess you say I we talk about it, but I don't think we go into details until we like trying to figure out if it's we about to establish a something more serious. I think everything else is pretty much is obvious for the most part. I'm spending the majority of my time with you. I start doing little things that I usually probably wouldn't do. It's little things for me. I like to show what's that
Affection?
not even let's not the affection.
Is it a love language?
I think it's a love language. I just like to be
Acts of service?
Yeah, acts of service.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, acts of service is mine. I ain't no trick.
You ain't no trick?
No tricking. No tricking.
Oh, that leads me to my next question.
I got into it with my cousin's guy in Chicago about that mess.
About tricking?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
tricking?
tricking?
He just got out. Do your thing. You got it. Go ahead, trick. I ain't talking about it because last time I almost got into it with a guy in Chicago, so we ain't talking about that right now.
Well, that was a great segue to my next question.
Let's bring up tricking. How do you feel about tricking? Tricking doesn't exist anymore because
it's not, tricking is
people using their Bitcoin to buy jewelry and stuff.
I ain't mad at that.
Man, put that money out. I mean, it's cool. Shoot,
I'm
you got
not
it.
mad. Yeah, if you got it,
Yeah.
I mean,
I got no problem with it. I mean, I think it's just levels of it. If you just looking like a simp or a sucker, but
yeah,
that's the biggest thing. But I don't know if cats care about looking like that anymore. That's the main thing. I don't even think that's the issue no more. Do cats care about looking like simps or suckers no more? They just like, I'll just do whatever I want.
What's the simp though?
I mean, you just looking. I mean, come on now. Let's just be real.
Like trying to buy the woman or
Michael B. Jordan looks like a simp.
Oh my God. Why does he look like a simp, Nick? What about him is a simp? Because he is making his woman happy, because he surprises her, because he went above and beyond for her. He loves her.
All right.
Why is that simp?
All right.
I want to know. I'm asking you. Why is that a simp?
Well, she didn't.
How do you know? She didn't what?
Right, she got you. You already got your stuff prepared. I ain't come here to argue about this.
I'm not. We're not arguing.
Right,
this is not an argument.
I'm just saying it from the accusations that have been publicly.
What are the accusations?
Then she mess with the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit.
That was never confirmed.
You sure?
They seen her with and actually it was confirmed because Quincy said that he did not date Lori Harvey.
Oh, for real?
Yes. He
All
said that they
So
were
she
just
had
friends.
future.
They were working on a project together.
Oh, that's cool.
And then she openly dated. Who said she was having sex with all of these men? Who said she was exclusive with all of these men?
See, I didn't even come here for that. I didn't even come here for that.
Nick's gonna go.
No, I'm not. I'm cool. I can handle the pressure. See, I
want to know.
I mean, she's a beautiful woman. Like Lori is decent, but me right now, let's just say right now, boom, my account just went up to where I can relate to all them.
Yeah.
I'm not messing with her.
Why?
She'd be a one and done for me. We kick it a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
What?
And if I got money, we'll probably kick it a little hard, you know what I'm saying? Just because of what she's possibly done. I can go get less stress with a bad PhD doctor woman or bad woman that own 5 or 6 properties. That's like, I'm gonna give me a call. That's why I be tripping off these celebrities. Like they go grab these like super semi, just say sluts. They just grab these sluts. They're sluts.
Wow. Why are they sluts?
Are they Jays or former Jays?
Why are they Jays? Why are they
all right,
former
they ain't
Jays?
been around the block.
Do we know that though? How are we confirming this?
They have accusations of being around the block just as much as y'all say.
Niggas that ain't
all right,
even
all right. So the game.
draws.
So what about the game? Is he?
What about him?
Is he out
Well, the
there?
game has a rape case out, so I really don't want to talk about him.
You got a rape case?
Yes, he does, and he has a statutory rape case with a 17-year-old girl.
So we can't even talk about dude.
We can't talk about my nigga because he nasty. So next,
he's a whole nother level. All right. So any artists, do y'all talk about them? Are they, as far as the million, do they get looked at bad because they, then did they thing? No, exactly.
Who? So that's why I want to know, why is the double standard existing for women just because they've dated so many people?
I'll just be honest, we ran through women just look bad.
But what makes you ran through? How are you confirming that she's actually ran through? I'm
just gonna say for what a lot of men don't want to say. Some men cool with. They don't care how many people that you've been with and all that stuff. But it depends on the connections. Like in that entertainment industry, they all connected certain ways. So I wouldn't be involved with like, dealings in the entertainment industry. And people like they got money, but it's a lot of people with money in the country.
I believe that.
That's not the main reason to date. I wouldn't just date somebody in the entertainment industry just because they got money or they're in the same status. It's a lot of people floating all through this country. They got cash that are gorgeous, more gorgeous than half the ones that y'all looking at every day. I wouldn't deal with that stuff. And for me, I wouldn't date with Lori Harvey because she just been moved around a little bit too much for me.
But how do you think? Why do you think that she's been moved around? Because you've seen pictures with her with different men. So let's break.
That's
this
what
down.
I've seen.
Let's break this hands down.
I'm just going off of what I see.
No, and I understand that, and that's why I wanted to have this conversation, because a lot of people are going off of basically what they've seen and not no facts. Like, nobody knows who Lori Harvey has slept with. Nobody knows who Lori Harvey has actually been in a relationship with. We know that she was in a relationship with Future. That was her boyfriend. He made that clear. She made that clear. All these other niggas was just people you've seen her in pictures with.
She should get.
Hence,
I mean, that right there was just like, damn, Future.
that would not have been my pick. He got 17 baby mamas. That's a nigga that I feel like he.
But that's what
hoe.
I'm saying.
He's ran through.
But that's
to
what
me.
I'm saying. Future is just, you know, he just a horrible move in itself. I mean,
is.
mentally
I think so too.
as well. Just the way that he always got these extra comments about that other situation. You know, he should keep his mouth shut about that.
You know what? This is my problem with Future, and I'm gonna get on this and get real off of it real quick, because I don't want to get too deep into him, because I do have a disdain for Future. And the reason I feel like that is because I feel like he doesn't take family serious. You keep having you date these women, you get with these women, they get pregnant, y'all have a baby together, you say deuces. And yes, it is a two-way street, you know, getting pregnant and having a baby, it takes two. However, you continuously doing that. He has Future got like 3 kids that's the same age. That's nasty to me.
Man.
And if you and after a while, after so many baby mamas, I have to feel like you don't value family, and you don't take being a father seriously, because you continue to have kids with women that you barely know, only to later complain about them and blast them on the internet for wanting child support. What did you think? What did you think was gonna happen? You a multimillionaire, you're a rap artist, and you known for dropping a baby off in any female that he lay his dick in. So honestly, I think that Future is horrible example of a man.
He knew what he was doing. He been around the Dungeon family. He come from a musical background. Future just ain't been on the scene just right until when he got popping. If they look in his, you know, his background, he definitely been on the scene for a minute. So he knew the consequences of, you know, getting too deep into that industry. That game ain't no joke. So,
which also makes him a little bit more disgusting, because you knew exactly what you were doing. And I think my real problem with all of it is, with him in particular, is the fact that you got all these kids, and there's no way that you're being the same father to all of these kids. You're not distributing your love evenly, your time evenly, and working. You know what I'm saying? We all know rappers are on and off on the road all the time. They in the studio locked down when they got a project coming up. So for me, you keep having unprotected sex by women that you don't know or don't think that
that's
you're
a scary part.
Yeah, like
that's
that you not
still
have
scary
no
part.
with. And
Dude seemed like he playing. Man, he played with he like riding the rails for real.
He do.
He played chicken. He played every deadly Russian roulette, every deadly game that you can possibly play. That boy played
every time,
man,
with every woman.
Man.
So when do we start to say, like, bro, you are the problem?
I thought they did already. He should have been. I was already saying
himself, that. He don't respect his kids. He don't respect his kids to me.
He ain't got a boy.
This man got 10 kids.
10?
10.
Man.
10. And it's like 6 of them under 5.
Future better go ahead and keep rapping. He gonna have to rap for a long time.
For the rest of his damn life.
Sponsors and shit. You better keep them Gap sponsorships coming. You better go ahead and you better find a new styles.
I'm gonna hope that Future is investing his money wisely, so it can be making money for him.
Art, you better be buying art.
All that shit.
Invest. I'll be taking my money, putting it in hiding and oil, all type of stuff. Tech.
Everything. Okay, so we're gonna get off of
Viagra medicine.
Men are so quick to judge. True.
Uh-oh, here we go.
No.
So quick hey, look, check this out. Folks know what it is.
What is it?
If you've been out here and you've been moved around on any level and it's been some kickback on it, you know, it ain't always gonna be a beautiful sight when you out here dating and trying to mingle at the age of, you know what, I'm 34, you know, so I've got women that I've dated in the past that, you know, they probably upset with me for some reasons. You know, I've been a dog in certain circumstances my life. Yes, I've roofed. You know what I'm saying, a few times. But you know,
I'm sick of Future.
My thing is, as a woman and living now, you got to be mindful of how you carry yourself. Men do look at that stuff. And yes, it looks fun for the moment, that ass shaking and all that stuff. But when it comes down to it, can I really like kick it with you and learn from you outside of all that ass shaking Is it just based like everybody's saying these little comments, like these same little phrases, and it seems like they dumbing themselves down. The
What do
shit
you
is,
mean? Give me an example.
what's the one comment I was just here? It's this do it for me now. This does it for me. What's it called? To do it for me.
It's the
It's
this
for
for
me.
me.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
why? How is that? That's just a saying. Like, how is that dumbing yourself down?
I just
And
I feel like people, social media, people
it's
play into all,
trendy. It's a
yes,
trendy
everything
phrase.
that's
It's a
trendy.
trendy
The
phrase.
dating things is trendy now. People go off everything that's dating is trending. I see everybody following whatever is trendful for dating. A lot of people believe in all these unrealistic uh dating memes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody follows their date. I feel like a lot of people are using these memes to date and validate their dating lives and the way that they approach their dating lives and stuff. Social media obviously is was used for is brainwashing, and a lot of people are
Mhm.
trying to show that they're not being brainwashed by it, but they really are. All I see all day is folks using certain memes to uh validate whatever it is, like this is what I stand for as far as dating and all that stuff, and this is what it is.
But what if
We're
that
doing the total
really is
opposite.
what they stand
It's
for?
not the case most of the time. They're doing the total opposite. I know this.
How? Okay, Nick.
Man,
is
look,
all
man,
knowing.
look.
Nick
I'm
is
telling
all
you.
seeing, all knowing.
No,
Nick
it's
is
not.
Miss Cleo.
It's not.
Calling me
It's
now.
not. It's not. People, look. I'm telling you, folks is not living up to their stuff. I'm telling you.
I do believe that people don't post who they post. People aren't who they post to be.
Man,
I definitely
they lying
believe
out
that.
here. I'm telling you, they lying. They lying. This is how much they be lying, because I be seeing these folks in other environments, and they know what I'm talking about. Out here
What?
faking the funk, money wise, all that stuff. Man, y'all know where I work at.
Nick fired up.
Quit playing. I'm just saying, I'm keeping it real. People be lying. They lie when it comes to their relationships, what they will take in a relationship,
This is
type
true.
of situations. They end up in the same situations that they don't be saying. You know what I'm saying? That they say that they won't take. I won't take this type of guy, or I won't do these type of moves. End up with the same type of bump. You know what I'm saying? And then want to come back around and try to get the stand-up square guy. You know what I'm saying? But
The
you
stand
duck.
up square. Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
And it won't be the Russell Wilson. It won't be as square as Russell Wilson, but you would duck.
Like,
Yeah.
why is
It's
Russell
not-
Wilson considered a square? What's
No,
square
I just
about
feel
him?
like shit. He went and caught the white girl first, and then want to come back around. That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? He should have been pro sister, pro black. Excuse me for this. He should have been pro black out the way,
Agreed.
out the gate. But you know what I'm saying? He had to get slapped a few times. And that's how I see that. But
So you think Russell Wilson, because he divorced that white woman, now all of a sudden he wants to try his sister? It wasn't just him happening to
But
falling in love.
I
with
seen
him?
it happen both ways. I went to North Shore School District. I seen black dudes that switched over and went and got white girls after getting hurt by black girls, and I done seen white
Ooh,
dudes.
that's another show.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I don't want to. Don't.
Yeah. All right, I ain't gonna do it.
Because it's.
Then you go
gonna-
to North Shore too, right?
I did not.
North
I
Shore-
went to St. John Antietam in
Oh,
Riverside.
okay. Yeah. So
But
I done seen it on both sides. So I done seen all these dynamics for people that I've grew up with and folks that I encountered through people I grew up with. Happens on all these ends.
Let
It's
me
just
ask you this:
it's uncomfortable conversations, but it happens just like another uncomfortable conversations. All the people being at home, and I mentioned this at the beginning of the COVID, and I was stating how during the season, this is the time where everybody's gonna find out how much you really liked who you was married to, or you was dating, or who you in house with, all that fast shacking up. That all that wisdom that you didn't take from one thing my granny and my auntie used to always tell me was like, don't be doing all that early shacking up. I learned that. I learned that early, and I seen what happened from fast shacking up, early pregnancy all the way to DVs. So you got to be careful.
Can I ask you how you feel about the Russell Wilson slander that's been happening on the internet lately?
I don't care. He doing his thing. He got a family. He chose to be with Sierra. Sierra chose to wake up and take a route that was different from what she been taking, and that's how I really see it. At first I was just like, for him, and I was like, oh, okay. And I kind of looked at it from outside, but all that slander, I don't care. Future, yeah, he lost out. That's how I go.
Big time.
Sierra's a nice pick. She, he caught her at a good stage. Let's say that.
What's a good stage? What that mean?
I'm just saying Russ caught her at a good stage.
What that mean?
She wasn't too drenched. She was, what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's the industry. I'm looking at it from the industry point of view.
God, Nick. So
I'm just saying if I was,
I'm gonna have to dig into you.
She wouldn't be my first choice either.
Why?
I'm just saying
this is subjective to you. I'm just curious.
I'm just saying this other
so
options.
you want an untouched
no, that's an untouched woman.
No...
She just won't be my focus. There's other people in the industry that is other actresses, and shit. You can find a B list that's about as bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in it for her money. you know, we probably be connected.
She had no money before him. I mean, I won't
There
say
we
that.
go.
I won't
There we
say
go.
that.
Yep. So Sierra.
I won't
So
say that
Sierra
she
was
didn't
with the Russ for the cash.
Ooh, don't do that. Do not perpetuate
That's how
that
y'all
narrative.
do.
Because
That's
that
unfortunate.
is not.
That's unfortunate. That's a lot of y'all.
That is not the message I was trying to portray. That is not the message. You finna get kicked out. Yeah, you finna go.
I think so.
I think that Sierra realized that the type of men that she was dating was not working for her, especially after having a baby by the type of men that she was used to dating. So she decided to try something different for the sake of her sanity, her child, and her love life. And she did what a lot of us are afraid to do, and that's step outside of the box of our own norms, about our own types, and dating someone that's completely different than what she's used to, or completely different than the type of men that she's dated in before, and it worked. And I think that people put too much emphasis on the money for Russell Wilson, because if we could be completely honest, yeah, he was a quarterback and he had money before that, but it's not like Sierra is not surrounded by rich niggas, so she did not have to. She didn't have to go too far.
No,
yeah, she didn't have to. She don't got to leech off of him.
Nah.
Sierra didn't have to do none of that.
I never even thought that was the case. I just seen like,
But people making it seem like, oh yeah, she got with him for the money, and what really pisses me off, probably more than anything, is that people have such a problem when black men bring black women into wealth. It's a problem when a black man dates a black woman that's at a lower economic status than him. Now all of a sudden she's a gold digger, and all of a sudden she's only here for the money. What's wrong with bringing a woman you love into wealth? And if he was willing to date a woman that he obviously knew, okay, baby ain't got it, like her bag ain't as big as mine.
Right.
What's wrong with a man wanting to bring his wife into wealth? I'm gonna let you know right now.
I have no
I don't
problem
mind
with that.
dating a man that got more money than me. I don't mind being the breadwinner in the relationship. But what we is gonna do is get some money together. So if you can't bring me into wealth and I can't bring you into wealth, we're in a business fucking with each other. That's just that. So I don't give a damn who got the bag first. But what you ain't gonna do is make some money without me.
All right.
That's what you're not gonna do. And not because I can't get it on my own, but because if you say you love me and you want the best for me, then your first call should be, baby, I got this lit. I got this business, I got this situation, and we could get back. So how can I put you on?
Or what if he call you after the bag has already been taken?
That's fine.
Deal with that
how can you manage it?
Okay,
how
cool.
can you manage it? What can we do with this bag together?
Cool. There we go. That's all. All right,
what can we do with it together?
Yeah.
But
I'm with making that money with mine.
Yeah, it can't be. Oh, she just gold digging and she just here for no, because money. Half of these niggas complaining about women that date men for money don't got no money.
Yeah.
They ain't got no money.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
I just feel like that whole conversation is null and void. Next question. Do you date more than one person at a time?
I have. Yes, I have.
Do you disclose that to the people that you date?
Yeah, we've had those conversations, but in the past I've gotten in trouble for dating in the past and doing too much.
What's in trouble? Why did you get in trouble if you disclosed it?
Emotions kick in, and folks was thinking that it was going another route that at the beginning we probably already talked about, which I can remember a few situations where we talked and stated that we were going to keep and maintain, a certain type of relationship,
like a sexual relationship. Please be candid. Don't talk around the bush.
All right, yeah, we said we were just gonna be fucking.
Thank you.
And then we end up, she ended up catching more feelings, and I guess it was too much kicking it. It ended up becoming something more than it wasn't, and obviously that didn't turn out the way it's supposed to.
So can I ask why, if you didn't feel the feelings that she was developing or the feelings that she was feeling, why keep kicking it? Why keep spending this time? Because you do realize that's the recipe for a relationship, right?
Yeah, the sex was good, the connection was good.
So you just wanted to get what you can get while you could get it. While the getting was good. It's okay to be honest.
It's a blues song, ain't it?
This is a safe space.
Yeah, ain't that a blues song too?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, I'm a little versed in my musical history.
Yeah, but I mean that's just one situation when it come to dating.
Okay, so let me ask you this: do you date people with kids?
I have, yeah. I have dated. I had a girlfriend I dated for what 3.5 years.
Damn, that's a long time.
With kids. I mean, she cool.
See, you a little better than me because I'm personally, if I could have it my way, I would rather not date men with children. Yeah. And that's only because
Milwaukee County, man, how you dating people with kids.
Look, you damn near don't have a choice.
You damn near got it's shit. And then it's you're gonna be like, who's you damn near, you gotta ask who the baby daddy is. And then that's really find out, if you really want to date her, because shit, I'm sorry to say it, but shit, that right there kind of determines what type of mindset she had.
No, I totally agree. Depending on who somebody baby mama is, I will cut you off because if your baby mama ghetto, if she young, I'm sorry to say, just, you know, if she's a rat, I won't deal with that. I have dated men with children in the past, and that is why I have decided to no longer.
It's really hard for y'all. It's just as much damn near as hard as y'all it is for us. No.
It is,
yeah, especially because if she's super fine, more than likely, big ass, nice smile, something going for herself, any of them combinations, somebody in. You know, it's just, I mean, here it's just, it's super strong.
Everybody got a child.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On certain levels, even them people that I thought that wasn't connected to the scene, you'd be like, damn, what? Somebody got you.
Somebody got you. You got.
If you got somebody, it's somebody that you know, and you talk to them right now, and y'all stop talking for whatever amount of time, and you really feeling this person. Do not let them go out your life for more than 10 to 12 months in Milwaukee. They will pop up pregnant, guaranteed. You'll be looking like, damn, I really should have kept their ass around. I'm telling you, it happened to me 2-3 times for real. People that you was just like playing with, and they end up come back.
But you was playing, so why do you care?
Well, shit, you know, sometimes you.
Nick, you toxic. You know that.
That's fucked up.
I'm just putting that out on the table. I want that to be very well said.
I'm a very sweet guy.
I believe you. I believe you. But that does not negate the fact that you are a little bit toxic.
It's a little bit.
So please own that toxicity and wear it like a badge of honor.
Fuck it.
Let me ask you.
Keep away. I hope y'all keep away now.
Keep away now.
Please.
Don't scare the women.
Keep it away. Keep it away. Keep it away now.
You.
Oh, believe. Do they?
Do they? Nick, don't play with me like your inbox ain't jumping. Please go away.
You know what? Are you tagging me?
I didn't, but I'm going to. So you need some. Let me hit you. Let me get you some follows. Let me get you some little follows. We gotta tag you in the post. I'm gonna make sure that you are tagged.
No, and outside of all this, y'all really want y'all to say that, I am really truly for my Black women. I do want y'all to have love and happiness, especially the ones that, ain't out here on no bull crap. You doing what you're supposed to be doing. You taking care of business. A lot of my friends, I really want to see them, married. I'm really ready to go to more receptions and stuff. I'm cool with that. Just be patient and don't rush into nothing. All that extra. A lot of folks is rushing into stuff and moving into folks within 6 to 7 months. That's weird to me. You gotta be patient, man. I don't know. I guess because you move, if you do it a lot, then it ain't nothing for you. But if you move in, you doing it a lot, you gotta break them bad habits. Please don't do that stuff. Don't put all that on your plate too soon. Moving in.
I definitely agree. I definitely think
you just
there
shacked
are
up before?
levels. Hell no. I'm not living with no man. Okay. Unless you marry me, I will not.
Now I spent a lot of time at people's crib. I
done spent a lot of time, consecutive nights. I spent whole bag big as hell. Spend a night bag huge. I got a drawer, but
I done had my bag kicked out the house in trash bags.
See, I ain't doing, and that's exactly why I don't leave enough stuff for you to put me out.
It was petty stuff too.
I'm never coming back.
Basketball shorts and some gym shoes. She found I had some business clothes because I would do my suit and shirt, tie stuff there. Yeah, I took it home on my mountain bike one time, y'all. It's a true story. I was on a mountain bike going up Medford. Swear to God, 5 years ago on a mountain bike, y'all. She kicked me out, and she knows who she is.
She kicked you out on your bike.
She like girls too, so
shout out to sis for kicking Nick the fuck out and making him ride his bike.
Shout out, kick me the fuck out, huh? TA, you know who you are, TA.
Oh, you name dropping, and I'm not editing that out. I hope she sees it.
I hope she said TA. I hope you see it, TA. Put my ass out.
Okay, so since we're talking about shacking up and drawers at the crib, where's the transitional period for you where okay, so we dating right now, but I want to make this exclusive?
Yeah.
What makes you know that? What characteristics? What vibe?
Yeah, when I started to feel like she actually cared for my well-being is when things kicking in. If I understand that a person actually cares for me, not just on some surface where she feeling like it's kind of fake. Are you okay? How's everything going? Smiley face. Whereas you just kind of get that it hits the gut look different.
Yeah. Did you eat today, Tate?
I don't even know
what
if that
you eat today. That ain't it.
Yeah, maybe a little deeper than that too, because I didn't got the what you eat text too, and still didn't eat.
And still didn't eat. She ain't brought you shit to eat. Right. She just asked you.
People, you know what? Because I be cooking too. I be actually cooking myself a lot. So I don't really ask for folks to cook.
Cook for you.
I mean, shout out to my granny, man, my auntie, man, my mama, man. The Adams women in my life. They really showed me how to cook. It's nothing that I can't really cook if it's come to food. I don't bake. So
Mhm.
cookies and all that stuff and cakes. But when it comes to food, grilling, and I get down. So I really don't really need nobody to, throw down for me. So that's the
So I can come get a
advantage.
plate, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'll hook you up, no doubt.
I
Hell
definitely,
yeah.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Oh, for real.
I am, because I love to eat.
Now, yeah, I gotta figure out what you like to eat because you might be vegan or something else.
Oh my god, why everybody keep saying that? I'm not. Anyway, what makes baby? Where you decide, like, you know what, I'm finna lock her down. We ain't dating no more. This is my woman. What makes baby?
Uh, I guess when we established that she's bae. Like,
That she's
I
bae.
like
Do you ask them, like, I want you to be my woman, or is it just like an unspoken
I
understanding?
think it goes between unspoken understanding and like little drops in there that's at serious moments.
Okay.
I think a serious date or like a real intense date of like, see, a real intense serious date for me, like it gives like these deep like sensual intimate feelings that I get deep down. So it'll just be like some like we on like some kicking it at some random spot at the mall or
Right.
outside Mayfair. We may be getting dressed up, going out. I want her to, bring whatever really nice attire that she got with her. I maybe drop right then and there that, we're gonna take this up a notch. Or it could be, somewhere at a family outing and
Oh, that's sexy.
I'll bring her there and then she get the feel, the vibe that, all right, you here, this is, taking it to the next level. So
For me, if I introduce you to my family, we are in there. We are serious, because I don't introduce nobody to my family. My parents have met a total of like 4 dudes, and I've been to prom 4 times.
and your mama met me though on accident. Ain't that
Nigga,
crazy?
you do not count.
And I was faded when I came to
You
y'all
were
table.
very faded, and that
I
was
was
like
young,
6
man.
years ago.
I
You
was
believe
young.
that? That was like 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah, it was about 7 years. I was working at the last. I wasn't even in the same
Yeah.
industry I'm in right now. I was working through the Department of Labor at the Job Corps at the time. So yeah, that was a whole different time.
Yes.
That's crazy. And
And-
I was fading. I was with my boy
Very,
Jared.
very drunk at Casablanca.
Yeah, man, and there was that was before people was doing hookah.
That's
heavy.
before people was
People
on
wasn't
to
even kicking
Casablanca.
it. Yeah, they wasn't even going to Casablanca, and
Yeah.
they wasn't kicking it doing the hookah like that crazy. So that was a good time. Yeah, you was young, super
I
young.
was a
I don't even
baby.
think you was old enough to drink yet.
I was old enough to drink, Nicholas. Thank
Oh.
you. Why he keep trying me like I'm a little
No.
like I'm a little baby?
No,
But okay, you know what? I've enjoyed this conversation. We might have to have you back.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was cool. I'll
Yeah.
make sure I come back, a little more prepared, and for
Don't
whatever.
worry about it. This is what we're here for, black and
Yeah.
balance. And sometimes that balance isn't all the way prepared, but that's okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
for
want
always having me.
to go into Buzz in the City before we head out. And I think this is an important Buzz in the City to mention, because the poetry scene in Milwaukee has been a little vacant lately, but at Oasis, they are starting back up on March 2nd. It's going to be live poetry, live R&B. So please go and check that out. Again, that's going to be on Tuesday, March 2nd. And it sounds like that's going to be every Tuesday that they're going to have that poetry session. So if you are into poetry, if you are a poet, if you are a musician, that is going to be the place to be. Come and bring your snaps. And then brag on a Black business today. So we are going to brag on Sam's Place Jazz Cafe. It's a new spot that's opening up on Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. Their grand opening is March 6th from 4 to 6. So if you're able to make it down to Sam's Jazz Cafe, Sam's Place, then please come and show that Black business some support. I read his article online. I posted it on my page. If you follow me on Facebook, please go read that. It's a beautiful story, and it's what makes me want to go and support his business. Sam is a musician. He's a jazz musician here, old school. So he's bringing something positive and good to the city, and I think that we all need to go and support that. And then, of course, follow Nick Sanders. This guy's a character.
You can follow me on Instagram. It's just Wisco Brian, Bryan. Wisco, like Wisconsin, Brian, Bryan. And then other than that, just reach out through her if you
Do not. I am not Nick's assistant. Please reach out to him.
Right.
What is your podcast name that's coming, and when can we expect?
Blackorum. It'd be BLKRM.
What does that stand for?
Actually, it's Black Forum. You know what I'm saying? And I'm reaching out, and I'm getting all my Black folks. I'm getting all type of folks to come through. It's gonna be real serious. It's gonna be people coming in from out of state. It's gonna be serious. I'm not playing with this just because I feel like Milwaukee needs all type of angles of entertainment and support.
Absolutely.
And I'm definitely Milwaukee born, Milwaukee raised. Shout out to I don't think a name drop, but shout out to
Nick want to shout his hood out so bad. Just shout out to little hood. Where
Shout
you
out-
from, East Side?
No, Hampton. Shout out
Oh, okay.
Hampton. Low end, 19th all day. We ain't getting in the middle of those is rental properties. We ain't
Well,
getting into
oh
that.
my God.
Shout out to folks that grew up in the properties that was, their parents, not the rental properties. Them the fake folks.
Are you being an elitist on homeownership?
Huh?
Is that what that is?
I'm just saying,
That
look,
sounds like elitism for homeownership.
we need to get into more home ownership. We need more properties, man. We need more entertainment. We need more restaurants. If you got some money in Milwaukee, man, please go ahead and get your. We need to get something going for real because we should not be behind like we are. We need progressive people, aldermen, and all that. We'll talk about that next time.
Yeah, no, because gentrification is definitely happening here. So we will have an episode on that, and that's going to be a panel discussion. Thank you for bringing that up.
Oh, cool.
But I appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
We'll have to do a part 2 of this episode because it's a lot of stuff that I didn't get to ask. But I am grateful. Thank you for coming on to the show.
Thank you.
I can't wait to be on Blacorum.
Oh yeah, I've got you. I'm definitely gonna have a spot for you. You're gonna do me like this, and I have you.
Period.
Yeah. I'll let you know when I have set up. Matter of fact, we're gonna definitely talk after this too.
Yeah. Let's have a conversation. Bye, you guys.